Hello everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, give me a second while I adjust my audio. I think that's about right. And yeah, so... last time, nothing important happened. There was no major events or tragic developments of any kind. Everything's totally fine. Everything's cool. Everything's alright and nothing hurts. Let's get into it.
Hey! Anybody out there?
Barrett! I think I hear him up ahead.
Here goes.
And push!
Marlene! Biggs! Wedge! Jesse! God damn it! God damn you! God damn you all! Marlene! Marlene!
It was us. We did this.
No, you can't think like that. Whatever came before it was Shinra that pulled the trigger today. Am I right?
Yeah.
Hold on to this anger, okay?
Barrett. Marlene's fine.
Huh?
Aerith found her.
Aerith. Is that the girl they took?
Yeah. That's her.
The hell's going on?
I asked Aerith to find Marlene and take her somewhere safe.
And she did? You sure? Hey, where you going?
Cloud is bad at this. No surprise to anyone. Is there any stuff I need to... No, that's back where I came from. Okay. So I've already been to the menu and set all the materia and stuff. So... yeah, they ramped this scene up a bit, didn't they? Barrett is right, though. Hold on to the anger.
How could this happen? I didn't really think that...
Come on, dear. We gotta keep moving. When is help going going to arrive?
I wouldn't count on real? I'm afraid it is.
Will I do a discussion stream after I've completed the game? I think I'll do a video, actually. Talking about the changes. It's gonna be a long one.
I know.
You stop it with that talk. I don't even want to think about it. I said, where you going?
Aerith's house. It's in the Sector 5 slums,
And that's where Marlene is?
where we hope she is.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to. Even if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear. Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
Hey, Tifa, know anything about ancients?
I know I've heard of them at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
That must be why the Turks wanted her so badly.
Within my veins flows the blood of ancients. This planet is my birthright.
Ooh, the music.
You have failed again, I see. But through suffering, you will grow strong.
Wrong.
Isn't that what you want?
Cloud?
It's nothing. Let's go.
So, by the way, through suffering you will grow strong is a lie. Through suffering you get hurt. We grow strong by recovering from it. It's not the pain that makes you stronger, it's learning to heal from it. That's what makes you strong. But abusive people like to use that kind of rhetoric. Our relationship will be stronger if you just stick by me in the tough times. Tough times, of course, being entirely engineered by them. That kind of thing. So.
It's like there's a hole in the sky.
Don't you worry. They'll be fine. Every plate's got its own support.
Wait. Over there.
What the hell are they doing here?
Their jobs, probably. Just focus on seeing Marlene again. Nothing else.
That hundreds of people are still trapped in. Is it true that Sector 7's pretty much destroyed?
Well, this is a fine mess.
How bad is it here?
Compared to Sector 7, we're doing fine. But that's hardly an accomplishment.
What do we need for tomorrow?
The first thing we need to do is find a place to take refuge.
Yeah, one thing this game is kind of bad at is balancing out how much NPC chatter goes off at once.
The compound as we speak, sir.
Okay, so this Shinra guard's preventing me from...
Sector 7's pretty much destroyed?
Can I access the shop?
Is it true that Sector
Probably
7's
not, I imagine.
First thing tomorrow, let's go and look for survivors.
If I can, that would be good.
What you doing here at a time like this?
Checking if there's anything new. Not that I especially want to, but... Let's just move on. We'll talk to Chadley later.
You guys run into Jesse at the pillar?
Yeah, Biggs too. They were both in pretty bad shape. But Wedge wasn't up there with them. He got out.
Oh, God.
Come on now. There's no need to be afraid. We're all scared.
I've been thinking, y'all. We gotta go find the others.
Huh?
If we don't look for them, who will?
Right.
Hey, Cloud. Gonna need your help with it, too.
Right.
Ow. I can't get... I genuinely can't get the image of Wedge and his cats out of my head. Like, that shit has genuinely stuck with me. Because that's, like, the other two got to die fighting at least, but...
My ears are still ringing from it.
This wasn't...
This is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then. Pick up the pace.
I'm going as fast as you are.
I can't even imagine how it looks over there.
I think it's true what they said about Refuge. I think it's true what they said about Refuge.
Did a plate really fall?
Very really, yes. Ah, finally. Better armor. Right, so there's the magic resistant armor and the physical resistant armor. And the all-rounders. Specifically this gothic bangle. This one for Aerith. And then we'll leave the rest.
World's just too dangerous these days not to keep the weapon.
Is there another explosion?
Let's give... Tifa the gothic bangle for now.
I don't have all day.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of high potions left, do I?
Cloud, I'm glad to see that you're okay. In these trying times, I hope to develop new materia to help us endure.
Chadley, you are distressingly single-minded.
Cloud, I have come up with the most fascinating... I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
Enemy skill? Well, that took a while. Interesting. So basically, just makes your dodge more powerful. And makes it function as a parry, yeah.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel. I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information. I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel.
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene! Where's Marlene? Is she here?
Barrett!
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress today.
Upstairs.
Huh? Oh.
I said she's sleeping.
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
Keep it down. Don't wake her. Maybe you should join your friend upstairs.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Shh. Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal. Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him. But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray. And that's how I met her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories, like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility, and how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that, she'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming! No! Go away!
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the Ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the Ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the Promised Land. Some believe the Promised Land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us—
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home, once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's new, because in the original, you go from here directly to, well, charging at Shinra, frankly.
Take care of yourselves now.
So yeah, it's been mildly expanded, the story here. All the same beats are there, like Aerith with her mother Ifalna being found at the train station and all that. But there's a mild expansion of some small things. Like little things. For example, that Aerith refers to the planet as their planet, which is a small linguistic change, but one that I feel like is probably quite significant, to be honest. God, this place is still beautiful even at night. I love the detail around here. I love all the little paths that you can go down and there's no point to it. You can just do it.
The main entrance to Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Good plan.
But how do we get to the park?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff. Didn't mean anything by it.
So one thing this game has done exceptionally well, by the way, is set up and pay off. Like, so many things in this game get very carefully set up ahead of time and then delivered on. Like, things that seem inconsequential at one point become important. Like, the whole thing about Aerith taking Cloud on another path. Well, that's yes, it's in order to pad the game time a little bit and give you something more to do between those two story beats, but then it also comes back. And that's very well done in terms of efficient storytelling. I can't go see the kids right now. Which means I can't get to the Moogle shop. Oh, God!
You hear about what happened over in Sector 7?
Let me see. It's not like there's anything new in the shop, right? No.
Materia is what you want when shit hits the fan.
So let's see. What's the estimated duration of the stream this time? Well, I mean, I don't know. As many hours as I can handle, I think. So if I'm up for it, we'll go 10, but more likely my arms will tell me that, like, hey, maybe it's time to sit down for a sec.
This kind of thing isn't supposed to happen.
So this revisit to Sector 7, for example, doesn't happen in the original game at all. Sector 7 is gone in the original game. There's no going back to it. So this is uncharted territory for me. If they pulled a fast one on us and Jesse and maybe Wedge are alive, I'll be so mad. And relieved. But I don't necessarily think that's gonna happen. Because the narrative kind of requires them to,
Alright, let's keep moving.
To not make it. Ah, these things again.
Going in. Don't overdo it.
Okay. Barrett, Would you like to use your abilities? Oh, not steel skin, actually. I need Barrett to learn his abilities. I've completely neglected him on that front. And thankfully, we don't need to mess with the ladders again.
It's blocked. There, that way. We'll have to fight our way through. But it's our only shot.
They put a lot of effort into this bulldozer. Looks really cool. Ba, ba, ba.
We won't hold back.
Oh, those are new.
Let's switch it up.
Okay, let's go.
Need my help, do you?
Okay, larger than a subspecies, blah blah. They become stronger sometime after battle starts, but they'll return to normal after taking a certain level of damage. Fine by me. He missed.
I know you can
I'll
do
take
it.
over. See ya. Mind taking over?
Mind over matter.
Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
I'll be taking some extra damage as long as I'm doing that with Barrett. I'll set Barrett up to be the... Oh, thank you, Fume Knight, for that. Oh, I love these guys.
Let's do it right.
Monsters originally created by Shinra's R&D division. Enemy skills can be learned from this monster. Huh. That might be worth doing, then. I should really equip the enemy skill materia on someone.
Catch you sleeping. Special delivery. Don't look now, but it's about to get real. You ain't getting out of this. Hell yeah!
All right.
Maybe dial it back a little?
So I figured out you can hold down L1, and then you can multi-use healing spells out of combat. That's very nice. Okay, I need to get enemy skill materia on someone. It should probably be Cloud, frankly. Nothing back here? Nope. So, let's take a look at those guys, because, as we've already discussed, where are you? There. This game, as we discussed in previous streams, this game is very much a game whose sensibility and aesthetic are informed by the technical limitations of the PS1 and the early days of 3D graphics. And the Varjit Police is one of the best examples of that, because here what you have is basically like a long, thin sausage shape that tapers, with like some extremely simplistic arms coming off of it, and then like the decoration on its face and the holes through its middle, just circles, like just holes that are punched through the character. And with those extremely simple shapes, they create a monster design that's really compelling. Like, that thing looks scary as shit. Like, that's ugly and awful. And that's one of the things that's so good about Final Fantasy VII's character design and enemy design especially.
Quick and clean. Deal with that.
Need my help, do you?
Ah, bugger me.
Let's do this. You're done.
Let's do this. Fire in one off. Get your ass out of here. Here it comes.
There we go. Got it. Now we can give Barrett his more powerful, well, slightly more powerful gun. And start learning that one. I'm glad he's still doing that. Might be worth going back through this area a couple of times to grab that enemy skill, though. Whatever the heck it is. Speaking of which,
Turn up the pressure.
can I learn any enemy skills from this guy?
Allow me.
Doesn't look like... Well, yes, actually, self-destruct. I can learn self-destruct. Which fortunately only requires me to kill the bastard.
You're mine. Take it from here.
Let's finish it. See ya. That's that. It's on you.
Why now?
All right.
Okay, Cloud, just take the hit. Thank you.
Gotta be careful.
And hopefully that actually teaches him.
Don't give up.
This ain't nothing. Come on.
Back off.
Second win.
Damn it.
Need a breather.
I got it. Kept you waiting? I've got you covered. Watch yourself.
About damn time. Don't stop now.
So there's a rhythm to Barrett, by the way, where if you pull off his full Gatling gun combo, and then right at the end you press triangle to recharge his power, his overcharge, you can basically do it without breaking rhythm ever, which is pretty good. What I'm hoping for part 2 of the remake. And by the way, did I get that goddamn enemy skill then? Or was I not supposed to block against it? Kind of doesn't look like it. Maybe I can't learn self-destruct then. That's usually an enemy skill, though. Cool graffiti. Let's see. Let's check in here. Knew it. A heavy-duty bracer. That sounds like one of the physical resistance ones. Yeah, it is. Which... yeah, let's have Barrett have that one. With an HP up.
Get the bastards! Yeah.
Take the lead.
Let me handle this.
Need my help, do you?
Too late. It's over.
Well, they're pretty weak.
Let's go.
Is this a good game to start the Final Fantasy series from? I mean, any game is good to start Final Fantasy series from, but, like, I'd say play Final Fantasy VI first, but that's because I have a nostalgia for it. It kind of depends on what you're looking for from a video game. Because, like, this is a very modern, like, this is a completely a modern AAA game. So if that's what you want, then yes, absolutely play this one.
Nowhere near me.
Finish him off.
That it?
Yeah, I'd say I mean, Final Fantasy X is a good starter. Because it's not very intense and it has a good story. Final Fantasy IX is probably a little bit more involved in most respects. 7 is like the classic, but it's also, like, the original one has a lot of weaknesses because it was such an early effort in 3D gaming. Oh, it's them again! It's back in the morons.
No way.
Ah, shit.
Need my help, do you? Bring it home.
All set. Go for it.
I hate those mines.
I'll do it. Fire in one off. Golden opportunity right here. You're up.
Let me handle this.
My arm.
The hell was that? Some kind of charge attack?
Pour it on.
Nice.
Nothing on me.
That looked pretty good. I mean, I took a lot of damage, but it looked pretty good. Tifa's fun. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Shit.
Need my help, do you? Bring it home.
All set.
Don't cry.
Gotcha. We gotta switch it up.
Right through it. It's on now.
Let's move, move, move!
Not so fast. Over there.
Huh? That a way out?
I'm almost afraid to go back.
Tifa.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's people are talking about the writing of Final Fantasy VII in chat. Final Fantasy VII was a legendarily poorly translated game. Like, the translators were very rushed. They weren't given a lot of reference material to translate cultural references and idioms and stuff like that. So it became kind of a legendarily difficult translation job, and it didn't turn out too well in a lot of cases. There is, for the PC version of Final Fantasy VII, is a mod called the Reunion Mod Pack, which includes, among it, a full retranslation done by fans of the game, which is infinitely better. And that's the one I did my playthrough on, over on Tubiskine, which is also where this stream is going to be archived, by the way. So if you want to play Final Fantasy VII, the original, I recommend doing it on PC, and I recommend using the Reunion Mod Pack, which is a little involved. The installation is a little involved, but it vastly improves the experience.
Weimer! You're alive!
Still in one piece?
Who else made it out?
I wish I knew. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm just glad you survived. Gives me hope for the others.
Yeah, but hope is fragile.
This is bad. We need able-bodied men and women.
He'll be back in a little bit.
Never know what you're gonna run into out there. Best be prepared. Careful out there.
Sector 7, huh?
Yeah. Left a few things behind.
I see. I know it's not much, but it's all I got.
Ooh. New gun. Oh, big brother, bam a lamb. I know that's not the right quote, but... Thank God I have the money.
Godspeed.
Okay, let's upgrade that gun. We'll start with materia slots, as always. And then there's that one trade-off. Recover MP when receiving significant damage. We'll take that one, because Barrett is a healer, among other things. Ooh, Black Betty, Bama Lamb. Black Betty at a job, Bama Lamb. Once that song is in your head, it doesn't go away. Oh, Final Fantasy Tactics is amazing, as people are talking about in the chat. Final Fantasy Tactics is a fantastic game. But it's also, I would not recommend it to anyone who's a beginner in, like, JRPGs, because it's also pretty heavy.
This is bad.
Bum, bum, ba, da, da. Da, 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 da.
Okay. Let's see what's on the other side.
Finally, I can use some fresh air. Damn it! I still can't believe this happened.
That's probably not good.
You can rest easy, folks.
Listen, Sector 6 is right over there. We just need to walk a little bit longer, that's all.
All the more reason to go someplace new and start over.
I wish I hadn't made it out.
Don't say that.
Thank you.
Things will work out. They always have.
I suppose you're right. The house was pretty old.
Again?
That one was a lot closer.
Hello? Is there anyone out there that needs some help?
Oh boy.
My God.
Just a little more. Come on. Come on.
It won't budge.
Make room.
Morrow, you're alive.
With me. Ready?
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, couch! Thank you.
Relieved I am to see you.
That's very kind of you.
What now?
Don't know. Find something, anything to do.
Been back to the bar yet?
No.
Maybe you should go take a look?
Okay. First the bar, then the rest.
Careful. The roads are a mess. Watch your step or you'll wind up in a hole.
So, please be quiet for a second. Couch, glad I can experience this game for the first time with my favorite streamer. I'm surprised that I'm anyone's favorite streamer. I don't do it that much, relatively speaking. Okay.
Hey! Hey! We're here to help! If you can hear me, shout! Can you hear me? Anyone there? Hey! Hey!
Seventh heaven.
Tifa.
Get back!
Shit.
Hear that?
That's Wedge's cat.
What?
No, you can't give me hope now.
Let's follow it.
Ready? 1, 2, 3!
Hey, sweetie.
Is this all that's left of Wedge's place?
My boy. Can we not follow it? There we go.
Hey! We're coming down! Stay right where you are! This place reeks of shit.
What?
Where? Of all time!
Ooh. He was right there! We don't know if he's alive.
Tifa! Cloud! Shout if you can hear me! Hey!
If a search scope appears while you're in control of Aerith, it means there is a destructible obstacle nearby. Okay.
If there's no path, you gotta make one.
I guess we're playing with only Barrett now, which means I need to change his materia. Quite a bit, actually. I should really give him the assess materia as well.
Done here.
In case any enemies show up that I want to scan.
You really want to throw down with me? Get your ass out of here.
Not now, Barrett.
You really want to throw down with me? How'd you like that?
Oh shit, was that all of them?
Oh, we're done here.
Okay, so I can shoot anything I want, really. There's nothing in those boxes? There is! Well, this might take a bit. But what if there's Murgle medals? Yay! Is this the way forward, then?
How long it take him to build all this beneath our feet? You going down, one way or another.
Nice.
Catch you sleeping? And there you have it.
Okay, so that seems like probably the right way forward, which means going back to check that I didn't miss out on anything. Like, for instance, more boxes to destroy.
Suck on this.
Haha. 2,000 gil. Quite useful. Alright, moving forward. I love how Barrett climbs ladders, like the one-handed little jerkiness to his movement there. That's well observed by an animator.
You think they dug halfway to hell? Ain't no thing. Up and away.
Large insect that lives in the ground, blah, blah, blah. So, no need to worry too much about those.
Suck it. And don't go back.
That's probably fine.
Not going down without a fight. How'd you like that? Time for a serious ass whooping. Suck it. See ya. Ain't got nothing on me.
It's nice to have Barrett on a little bit of a solo mission. Okay, so that's one way forward. That's another way forward. One little bullet, that was all it took at the end. Healing Coronet. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Increases the effectiveness of healing items, spells, and abilities. That's not bad. Since I don't have anyone else to put it on right now. Although I'm reminded that, have I equipped Aerith with... Because she's going to be out of the party for a while. So I should give her the Crescent Moon Charm.
You really want to throw down with me?
Ow.
Suck it. Oh, we're done here. You really want to throw down with me? Ain't no thing.
That always makes me a little happy.
Just no escape in the mist there.
Oh, we're definitely getting Barrett's sailor suit in the remake, part 2 or 3 or whenever the hell that shows up. There's no... Like, they've been doing so much fan service in this game. There's no way they're not doing that bit. Like, Barrett's whole character design was specifically, like... They updated him to be very hot to certain people. And I can't imagine that they wouldn't take the advantage to follow up on that in the next part of the remake.
Get your ass out of here. Check out this shit right here. I'm really gonna enjoy burning it all down.
Hell yeah. Ooh. Ooh, this looks like an insect lair. Oh, that looks buggy. That looks insecty. Ugh. Oh, no.
Hey, Tifa! You okay?
To tell you the truth, not really. I think there's a nest around here somewhere. Can you take care of it?
I got you.
Gotcha. There. Bring it.
Barrett, what are you shooting at? There. Yeah, setting off explosions underground is probably a good idea right now.
Sorry. Where's Cloud?
I don't know.
Well, he can take care of himself. We've got bigger issues. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay, Barrett, you can go back to... Well, no, you can't, actually, but you can replace this with... Item Master. And then we'll have Tifa play the part of tank. No, I want to level up some other fire materia.
I'm good. Thanks.
All right. Gotta go find Wedge. Come on.
All right. We have gone about an hour and a bit, so for those of you who are watching this on VOD later, this will be the end of the episode. For those of you who are watching on stream, stick around because we've got plenty more to get through. But yeah, if you're watching this on Tubi's Guide, which is where this stream will be archived, then please like, comment, and subscribe and do the other things because of YouTube, algorithm, yada yada, etc, etc. And for those of you on stream, well, you could like the stream too. That's also, like, you could click the little button, it's nice.